Hey everyone, it's Pinks. I am the owner and operator of Pinky Swear Studios here in Sudbury, Ontario. I've been pondering a lot about small businesses and how COVID has affected all of us. This week I was touched. I seen a video about small local businesses here in Sudbury that band together and made sure to be heard, that their business is essential for their survival. And I am right behind them, stating my business is essential for my well-being and my survival. This is affecting me not just financially, but also emotionally and mentally. When you look at what is really happening out there and how unfair all these lockdowns are on some businesses, it is tragic. It's not fair. And these people stood up and made sure that people need to hear it. So when you think about it, here, I am a small business owner. I opened my business about 3 years ago after I had my second child and tried to do some contract work as a graphic designer, and Pinky Swear slowly evolved as I opened a roller derby league, and it just all worked. It was a lot of work and a lot of struggle, but I put the time and energy into it. COVID came, and guess what? It just swept me off my feet. It swept my family off their feet. We had to relocate because of COVID. We relocated to our hometown here in Sudbury, and we are happy to be here, but it has affected us and my business. I decided that I wasn't gonna let that stop Pinky Swear. And I was gonna embrace it and build a new studio and do greater and bigger things than just graphic design and t-shirts. And the goal of this brand new studio was really to have workshops and to have people in this beautiful space, but also to marry people. I've been working hard on this beautiful paper wall behind me, so people can just have a short little I do. But guess what? I put a lot of time, I put a lot of money into it and bought supplies, and now I'm kind of out of all of that because I wasn't able to have anyone in my studio. I'm hoping to have 10 people maybe a week in the studio, and it's not acceptable. But it is acceptable to go to Costco and have hundreds of people in per hour touching all these products that will never be sanitized because they don't see all the things you're touching. But if you come into my studio, I do. Now, per se, myself, my hair is fading like crazy. I need to see my hairdresser. When I see my hairdresser, it's me and her. So how is that not acceptable? She might see 2 to 3 people a day tops, but that's not acceptable. How is this all making sense? You get tattooed, and those tattoo artists are even more health and safety nuts than anyone else because they have this protocol that they use because of what they're doing. We gotta look at the big picture here. People are like, you're a graphic designer, you can do this stuff, without seeing people. You're 100%. I don't need this beautiful space to do that. I can be on my laptop, on my couch, and be good. But guess what? I just relocated here. My amount of clients are not very many. Those small businesses I'm trying to reach are not gonna spend money on making things look pretty because they're trying to keep their lights on. You gotta see, get this beautiful website for people to see. If people don't go to your website, then you're shit out of luck. So I am out there, I am trying, but this studio here is much more than just my design. And I feel sad that every day I'm seeing it not used. I'm seeing the space kinda, how long can I keep the space going till I need to do something else with it to make revenue. I have been an independent woman my whole life since I had to, when my parents died. And I want to show my 2 little girls that you can do it and that you're not going to let anything knock you down. And so this is killing me. I don't want to give up because I've never given up. I want to succeed and be successful by working. I do not want to work, but I want to be able to be an entrepreneur still. And I don't need anyone to take that away from me. And right now, that is what is happening. Us entrepreneurs are getting shit on and keep saying that there's grants. Why aren't people taking these grants that are out there to help these businesses? Let's be honest. I have zero capability of getting those grants. I am too small of a small business to be able to do that. So what the hell, right? So I just want everyone to understand what is really happening out there, and that a lot of businesses are gonna have to close down, and it's not right. And we should all be really trying to stick together. If you're a small business, voice that you're upset. Voice that you are essential, regardless what you do. Help this movement grow. And I thank Jonathan for starting it, because you are making a difference. And every single person that in that video, thank you. And here in my quiet little studio that I sit in, I sent all my pinky vibes for every business that is struggling to keep their lights on. And I hope that we all get through this crappy time, and that you become as successful as you were from the start. So that's all from me here at Pink's, a Pinky Swear Studio with Inky. And I hope that that gives you an insight a bit about really what small businesses are going through. And please stand behind them and not against them.